Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest 2.7.2. We are here with the Starry Skies pack today as we continue on with our Summer of the Wolves special event with daily WolfQuest episodes. We are also under a special event inside of the game called the Sorrow of the Storms, which means that we must make it night, and it has to stay night, potentially for generations if we don't manage to break the Sorrow of the Storms event. But the Sorrow of the Storms, Usagi, my dear. Usagi, that's not a bunny! That's a coyote! Don't play with it! No, get away, Sky! Why are you so curious? Sky, get out of my mouth! What are you doing, child? What is wrong with Sky? Does she have a death wish? She is just so curious about everything. If she became the heir, I could totally see her special event being like fighting like 5 of each different predator because she's just curious about everything. Oh my goodness, Sky, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Stay here and be a good wolf puppy. Oh my gosh. But yes, it is currently the Sorrow of the Storms special event in the game, where one of our previous litters was accidentally killed by our wolf ancestors who struck Basil down with lightning while they were trying to protect him. And they accidentally missed, killed Basil. You guys actually voted on that in an awesome straw poll story twist. And to break the sorrow that the ancestors feel over having accidentally killed a wolf pup, we have to break their sorrow by having one of our wolf heirs fall in love with a wolf in the rain. That's a very specific time. It's very, very hard to access that. So there's 2 other ways we can break the curse and be able to see this beautiful land during the day instead of only at night. And one of those ways is by using up 12 ancestor blessings. There's another coyote. Excuse you. I do not think this is... No, you're not a bunny rabbit. You can't play with Usagi. Go away. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh gosh, now I feel like I need to nervously look behind me like, Sky, you better not have been following me just then. She's so curious. It's so dangerous. Let's go get some more food for the puppies, Willow. Oh my gosh. Let's go for one of the furthest carcasses. But yes, the Sorrow of the Storms event is something where it will stay night until one of our heirs falls in love with a wolf who's going to be their new mate in the rain. And we haven't had that happen yet. Ooh, there's the elk. Maybe we'll chase them towards our den in just a second here. And we haven't had that happen yet, so it could be generations of being lost in the darkness like this and relying on the strength of the Moon Pack ancestors. So it being night actually means we're drawing strength from the Moon Pack bloodline that our Starry Skies pack is descended from. And if you guys are having a hard time figuring out like which wolf is which and what packs there are. Oh wow, it's so beautiful in the tall grasses like this. But if you guys are having a hard time keeping the wolves straight and understanding what's going on because we have so many special events going on, oh, don't kick my mate, then know that we do have the library now, specifically made for you guys. We've had a lot of people come back in and they're like, it's been a while since I've seen WolfQuest and I really want to know what's going on, but I don't know who these new wolves are or what the Starry Skies pack is about. Well, lucky for you, my friends, we have a brand new WolfQuest library in Google Documents. No, get back up there. Get back up there. I am going to feed you to my puppies. And you can click on the link in the video description below and it will take you to a wonderful document that's very messy right now, but I am constantly adding to every day and trying to improve. Oh, dang it. Why? Why did you turn around? Is it because Willow is following me and the elk is like trying to run away from... Yes, it is. Willow, stop. You really have to control like where your mate goes. Oh my gosh, no. Get away. Go back up. Go back up, elk. I can't believe it. We just lost the elk. She's running straight for those stranger wolves. Here, turn around. You are determined not to become food for my puppies, aren't you? This is a little bit annoying. Go back this way. I have to go back and feed them soon. So if I can't get you in like a couple bites, well, you know, might as well just take her down back here. It's kind of like in our backyard. But yeah, if you guys are having a hard time keeping the wolves straight, understanding the terms that we use with ancestor blessings and all of that, understanding what's going on with the story. Why, Willow? Willow, I love you, but you made the elk go the wrong direction. Now those stranger wolves are just gonna like wander over here and they're gonna eat her. Phooey. Oh well, at least we have her right down here. Alright, and we'll work our way over to the puppies because they're actually very, very hungry and starving. So we need to go feed them anyway. But yeah, check the library. Check the library. Even if you do know what's going on, you never know what kind of interesting details you may find there, including some beautiful fan art and, pretty soon, some little quotations and links to the fan fiction that you guys leave in the comments. Because, oh my goodness, some of those little like paragraph stories are super touching and really help to bring our wolves to life. Oh, that's a bear. All right, bear butt biter. Your duty is clear. At least Kuma is really good at fighting bears, because he's kind of he saw how bears are fought with growing up, since that was during the curse of the bear forest. All right, that's another grizzly bear chased away. All right, good job, Willow. You're feeding the babies. Who needs food? Sky, holy day, Sky. Clover, oh my gosh, they were about to starve to death. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we'll feed you too, Sky. Oh my goodness. All right, let's feed the girls and the boy. We do have one little boy. We have little Night Watch. There we go. There you go, Night Watch. But yeah, the library is so amazing, and it's really there to help you guys keep track of the lineage, keep track of all of the events that are going on. So if you're ever not really sure what the heck I'm talking about with like Sorrow of the Skies event or Night Watch's affinity with the night. All right, we got to get rid of that coyote. No coyote. Okay, Sky. Sky, this is not a bunny. Usagi, this is not a bunny. Sky, why? 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 Why, Sky? Clover, stay there. Oh my gosh. These puppies. These puppies. They are keeping me on my toes, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was a little too exciting. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if you ever feel lost or confused on what's going on, because we are adding layer after layer of all sorts of dynamic stories that mostly you guys come up with, then be sure to check in the video description for that link to the library and check it up. It'll really help you out. And then it'll prevent me from having to spend the entire episode explaining everything again and again and again. So just check the library. It'll really help you out, and it'll make you feel like a well-informed wolf ancestor watching from the skies above. If you guys were hanging out with the wolf ancestors, actually, like as a wolf ancestor of maybe other packs, who would you want to be? Or who would you want to be hanging out with, I mean? That's a really good... I would want to hang out with Nightlight, I think. I did love Nightlight and Pandora. I feel like they were definitely some of my favorites among the packs. So I think I would want to hang out with Nightlight and see what he's up to. Did that stranger wolf pack eat that? I was going to be so mad if they ate that whole elk. All right, well, let's get down here and try to clean this elk up before the stranger wolves decide they want to get involved. Look at them! They're really light-colored this time. Look at them run straight for us. It's my elk. Willow, I feel like... I feel like you and Kuma need to learn to hunt together a little bit better. Because we definitely need to work on aiming with her. Alright, maybe we'll go try to hunt another elk towards the summer hunting grounds. We do have an interesting challenge this time around. Like I say, we layer the challenges pretty thickly on our wolves every single time we play with them. And we do have an interesting challenge of chasing away some eagles when the time comes. So I do want to make sure... what's this? Who's this? Okay, that's just Willow. Good. Sniff, sniff. Gotta make sure it's like not a questionable wolf coming to, or questionable beast coming to eat my babies. Alright, how you guys doing? Hanging out. Okay. No. No. I swear, Usagi and Clover like keep thinking, I feel like there's a devious coyote nearby who is trying to pretend to be a bunny rabbit. Oh, yay! Okay, we have defended our puppies, you guys. Stage 1 down, thank goodness. And now we need to feed up our puppies. So we'll feed them, and I do think we need to chase an elk or two a little bit closer to the summer hunting grounds, because I don't think we have enough to really safely get them from here to there and keep everybody fed. I'm just sort of grateful everybody has stayed alive. Now don't forget, we do have Spirit, our cousin companion wolf, watching over the... Oh, that's a wolf. Or that's not a wolf, that's a bear. That's a bear. Yep. Well, the good news is Kuma has a special ability where every 5 bears... Okay, jeez. Every 5 bears he chases away, we get a new ancestor blessing. That's why we have the 3 we do right now. And then he has chased away 7. So if we chase away 3 more, he can earn another ancestor blessing. That's actually a really useful thing. Alright, let's go ahead and pee. We'll give Spirit, our cousin companion who stays at the den site to take care of our pups, a howl. so he knows where we are. He really likes to, he's a very methodical, observant wolf, so he really likes to know where everybody is and kind of keep the territory patrolled and the scents high. There we go. So that's good. And we'll run over here, and then we might go to see if we can hunt down an elk towards the summer hunting grounds and see if we've run into anything. I can't believe that Sky just like jumped in my mouth when I was chasing that coyote down. She is way too curious for her own good. Curious puppies may not be puppies that get to make it to the summer hunting grounds, Sky, please. All right, another howl to let them know we're going. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, and then we'll run on down. So yeah, when we start moving to the summer hunting grounds, the challenge this litter is to chase away, I think it is like 5, 6, or 8, one of those numbers, I have it written down somewhere, eagles. So we need to chase away some eagles because somehow we have upset like an eagle nest. And how that happened, I'll leave in your guys' hands. That's just what the random generator picked this time around as our challenge, our extra challenge. And watch out, Willow. And if we can get 12 ancestor blessings, then we can break the Sorrow of the Skies curse, or a Storm's curse, or if Basil is reborn, we can break that curse. And that happens if you guys vote on a wolf pup and give the ancestors a chance to be reborn. All right, there we go. There's a little food there. Let's see, any elk nearby that we can at least try to chase towards the summer hunting ground real quick? Is that an elk? No, that's just a clump of grass. All right, what about over here? I don't even see their scent anywhere. This might be a little tricky because we only have like one carcass that's vaguely towards the summer hunting grounds. And I'm a little concerned about that. All right, let's swim across the river and see if we can find the elk. There's not even their scent anywhere, so it may be a little tricky to discover where they are. Look at all the grass. It's so pretty. Any elk over here? What? Wait, went out of elk territory. All right, back in elk territory. No elk over here either. I think we need to run back to our babies too. This may be a little bit tricky, huh? All right. Because I really don't think we have enough food to make it to the summer hunting ground just yet. All right, so let's swim across again. And we'll see if we stumble on any on our way back up, because the babies are getting hungry and we do need to feed them, but I definitely think we need a couple more elk on the way to the summer hunting ground, or else we're not going to be able to get them safely there. But yeah, if Basil is reborn, then that will also make it so that we're able to break the curse of the night, basically. The endless night will be over. And in the future, we will actually be rolling, not only to change the difficulty with every shift between, like if it's winter or spring, or if the puppies are at the den or on the way to the summer hunting ground, but we will be rolling a dice to see what time of day it will be. And that will be very useful if it's for wolves like Nightlight, who gets to play on easier difficulties as long as it's night, and that'll also prevent him from being a little bit too overpowered that way. All right, any bears here? Yes. I was kind of joking just a little bit about like wanting there to be a bear. I don't think I actually wanted there to be a bear, and then suddenly here we are. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna take him head on because I think that's how Kuma would fight. There we go. All right. Well, we just need 2 more bears, and then we'll be able to have another ancestor blessing. So there's a perk of keeping the puppies at the den for a little bit. Let's go ahead and feed them. But yes, we did talk a lot last time about the wolf ancestors potentially being reborn every litter. I want to know what you guys think about that. Should we always have at least one wolf from, like, especially the puppies who died before they left the den? Should we have a chance where there's always going to be... Oh man, I'm already out of food? Jeez, we'll go get more food. Where we will always have one of them reborn? Or what I'm really leaning towards is like having 6 options that you guys will be able to pick from. 2 of those options will be, or like maybe 3 of those options will be wolves who will have the chance of being reborn. And wolves who never had the chance to be like an adult wolf will have a higher opportunity. Like any of the pups who died like before they reached the summer hunting ground will have a much higher likelihood of being reborn than a wolf who has had like a full life, like Luna or Moondancer will have a much smaller chance of being reborn than a wolf pup who died early on. So I'm thinking like maybe half of the opportunities, maybe like 3 out of 6 of those opportunities will have the chance of a wolf ancestor being reborn. And I'm thinking maybe the 2 of those other opportunities out of the 6, so 2 out of 6 will be like fresh wolf pups who maybe have a fresh new skill or ability or challenge born with them. And again, that'll just be like 1 wolf pup per litter, but who knows if that one will live. Who knows how like Sky is really developing a personality, even though Usagi and Nightlight or Nightwatch have their own abilities too. So there's that. Sorry if it's a little confusing. It's hard to explain because I'm still working it out in my head myself. But then I was thinking 1 out of the 6 choices might actually result in a more difficult litter, like a brand new, very hard challenge is discovered or something like that. So I was thinking we might make it so that sometimes you just have wolf pups that may be a little bit weaker, that may result in a lot more straw polls where you guys will have to decide on the fate of a weaker wolf pup, if they will survive or not, things like that. So, and I will be starting up with a random events generator, just like I kind of do for the Warrior Cat series, that I'll be rolling more often. That'll keep us all on our toes and keep you guys, another bear! Oh my goodness! And we'll keep you guys having to help me out by writing the stories and the details of what went down each time we run into... Take that right on the nose! Ah, we got him. Each time we run into a random event that happens, then you guys will need to help me out by writing the story behind that. So it'll be interesting. Sorry if that sounds confusing. I'm not trying to make it sound confusing. It just means I would really love to know your guys' opinions on if we should make it so that a ancestor wolf, especially the pups of the past who didn't really have a chance to make it to the summer hunting grounds in the first place, should have an opportunity to be reborn. And if so, should there always be one reborn in every litter? Or should we just make it like a small opportunity? Or should we make it like a 50-50% opportunity of your guys voting on those wolf pup spirits, resulting in that wolf pup spirit being reborn? So that's a new twist that we're adding into the tale. Like I said, it could get quite confusing if you don't know what's going on. So be sure to check the WolfQuest library, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.